Okay, joined now by Cincinnati head coach Scott Googins. Coach, we'll begin. Just we could just get your thoughts on the game, please, and what you expect going forward here in the tournament.
As a tough one, I thought guys played hard, played well, had some opportunities. I thought Chase Stokewell gave us a good start. Obviously, Chase Wilson did a great job. Just it was a tough one.
So you like the way your team battled back though down 3 life.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of fighters on our team. They've been doing that all year. It's a good group of guys that play hard and play together. It's just that it's a shame that we came up short. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough tournament. We're going to be up for the challenge of it. It's a good group of guys, and again, we've been battling all year. We've had adversity this year, and they're going to keep battling.
What do you say about UCF pitcher Cameron Leiter?
Yeah, he was really good. Yeah, he was good the first time we saw him a couple of weeks ago, and he was good. I thought our guys had some good bats against some. He was top pitcher. That was a freshman, but that's a good arm, and that's a good pitcher. And I thought about battle and be able to get some good swings on him.
Other questions from here in the room? Yep. Okay. Coach, just your thoughts just quickly on the swing, the potentially, or you win the game, you get the day off, and a chance to regroup and prepare for the next one. You don't, and you go again tomorrow. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Come out and don't lost like that. Anybody would have on. I really feel good about our guys doing it against it. Coming out on here, it's going to be regroup and
Right. All right. Anything from the guys in the Zoom? All right. Thanks, Coach. Greg Lovelady, Coach, congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
Advancing to the day off. Let's get your thoughts of the game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a crazy 9th inning, but we found a way. At this stage of the season, it's just survive in advance and find a way to win games and move on. Obviously, Cam Leiter was phenomenal today. Really proud of him. Pitched his tail off and did a great job. Huge double play there in the 7th to finish it. But he was able to use his changeup a lot more today. Really keep the left-handers off balance, and just competed and was able to find a way and gave us a chance. Offensively, we did a couple good things with some situational hitting, the sac fly. We took some hit by pitches, so we did a good job with that. We just left too many guys on base. We had some opportunities to really open the game up. We just couldn't get the big hit, but that's just part of the game. Just hopefully this gets us a little chance to slow down, relax, get a day off tomorrow, and then get back to work at practice, and then be ready to go on Thursday.
Coach, a little bit more on Cam Leiter. What's been the difference the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I just think again, the beginning of the year, just a lot of pressure on himself. Like he put a lot of pressure on himself, and just felt like every outing he wanted to make up for not pitching the way he wanted to the last outing, and that just kept kind of piling up, and the pressure again, I don't think it was anything external. I think it was everything internal in terms of him just wanting to be great. He knew that he had the ability to be the best guy on our team, and he just wasn't showing that, and he just felt like he was letting everybody down, and again, as a young guy, like that's one of the tough things to get over, is to be able to be mentally tough enough to handle it. And we just had hit the reset button, and just told him, like, man, just relax, be you, like, don't worry about the past. Let's just worry about moving forward and putting together a great string of starts here to finish the season. And he's done that. Since that reset, he's been our best guy. That's why we started him today. And he's just continuing to get better. I just think he's getting more confident, and just again learning from the past experiences of how to handle himself, how to prepare, what he needs to do to be in a great mental space, and then what he needs to do physically. And again, I thought the changeup today was a difference maker for him, because it really was keeping the left-handers off balance, and then just made the fastball play up even more with his high velocity. So he did a great job. I'm really proud of him. He's really matured a lot in the last 4 months.
Take us through that final at bat. Like, what was your reaction seeing the ball go over the fence?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy for the win. Andrew did a great job. I was hoping to get the leadoff guy on there, couldn't do it, and now it's just trying to pass the bat, get the next guy up. Obviously, you feel good if you can get somebody on base for Ben and Andrew, but Brait said he didn't care to see those guys hit, and he just was able to get the job done. So huge at bat, but again, when you got an older guy kind of been through the ringer, it's they're able to slow the game down and put together a good swing, and we were able to find a way.
Like you said, left a lot of guys on base, so you had opportunities to stretch that 3.
Yeah, it was frustrating, but again, I mean, couple bad at bats I thought in some situations, but also just the game of baseball, like just couldn't get that big hit when we needed it. But we just kept showing up, kept getting guys on base, kept trying to put pressure on them. Just couldn't find a hole or a spot, and but part of it. And I'm proud of the kids for handling the 9th inning. Obviously it can be a gut punch when you give up the lead like that, but just came back and put together, a good at bat and found a way.
What does it say about the team to immediately respond to a gut punch like that, as you said, with a big walk-off like that?
Yeah, well, we've been absorbing a lot of punches this year, so we're really, really good at bouncing back, and we've gone through a lot. And I told the kids, like, we're prepared, like we've seen it all. I feel like 9-run innings, 10-run innings, walk-off home runs, like missed opportunities, like all the drama. Like we've prepared to be out and go to playing games like this, to be able to just keep showing up, just keep going on the mound and throwing strikes, keep getting up to the plate and putting balls in play, and good things happen when you do that, just like Andrew did.
Your strategy there, going from Cam to Victor to Kramer, took a while for Kramer to settle in, then he was strong.
Yeah, I mean, it was just throw the guys. If I like them in 1-inning stints better than 2-inning stints as much as I can. Obviously, they've thrown a lot of 2-inning stints lately, so it was just kind of like, hey, like let's get the best out of them for 1 inning, and not try to mess around and hope that they can get a 2nd inning, and then be able to bring them back in on 1 day's rest if we need it, or no day's rest. And when you feel like you got 2 guys at the back end that you can really trust, you go to them. So if we're in that situation on Thursday, we'll go back to those 2 same guys.
Can you talk a little bit about how important it is to get a win today and get a day off tomorrow instead of having to play another game?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to win. Obviously we've been in both situations in my time here where we've won the first game and lost the first game. But again, I just think it gives us a breather tomorrow to be able to relax a little bit. I think, just everybody geeked up and excited to be here and wanting to get off to a good start. So we can kind of take a breath tomorrow, get in a little bit of workout, rest, get off our feet. It was, playing in the early game today, early practice yesterday, so 2 early mornings. So we'll be able to kind of get off our feet, hydrate, and then obviously gives us an extra day to get, Kyle and Victor the work in the training room to be back to as close to 100% as we can. Gives Ben McCabe another day to get off his feet to be able to catch. So, it's a lot of positives, but the most one is just getting the win.
You mentioned the early days, but you like the energy the team brought.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought we were ready to go. I thought everybody was excited. And again, it makes it a lot easier when Cam comes out and is ready to go. I mean, he walked 1 guy all day today and kept guys off base, but he was mowing them down from the beginning, and I think that just gave us some more confidence, knew that he was on, and that brought up the energy level.
Go to the Zoom. We'll go to Bryson Turner for one, please.
Coach, how you doing?
Bryce.
So Andrew Brait, of course, with a lineup full of power hitters, Brait is one that hasn't done a lot of power hitting, but to see him get the 3rd home run of his career, and it's a walk-off to advance you to the next game. What's it mean to you to see someone who doesn't normally hit power for power like that, but to do so in a crucial moment like that?
Well, I'm just happy he got a hit. You know what I mean? Like the home run is just part of the game. If you put good swings, good moves, trust your ability to swing at good pitches, you're able to do those kind of things. And I'm just happy. We talked a lot about a dynamic offense, we've won a lot of games by scoring a lot of runs and hitting a lot of home runs. Today was a little different through the first 8 innings. And then we were just able to get the hit. And we practiced a lot of just putting together good at bats when the game's on the line. And again, for him to be able to slow the game down, trust his move, and be able to get a pitch to hit. That's what you hope from older guys that have been around the program a long time. So really happy for him. He's been a big part of our program. And again, you look at Andrew, the injuries that he's had to overcome and just the bad luck the last couple of years, and to be able to do the things he's done all year to give us that calming presence at the top of the lineup and do a good job to get on base and let Ben and Sonny do their deal. It's really exciting for me to see a guy go through the kind of the trials and tribulations that he's had to overcome them, and then be able to get rewarded with a huge hit today.
After the last series with the ninth inning struggles that you had there, what does it mean to you to be able to see the team come out in clutch? And what do you tell your relievers after a performance like this going forward through the week?
Yeah, short memories. They've been our guys from day one. We're going to roll with them. Be ready to go when your number's called the next time on Thursday. Like, I trust those guys. They've been through it all. They're older guys. Obviously didn't go exactly the way you planned, but that's part of the game. You move on, you learn what happened, and get yourself ready to go for the next one.
Coach, thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. All right. All right. Yep, go right ahead. What do we have here?
How do I look? Good.
Okay. All right, we can go right to questions for Cam, please.
And talk about this outing, your longest of the year. What was working so well for you today?
Yeah, I mean, I got ahead. I only walked one guy. And I was just focused on getting outs, just going, putting up zeros each inning. I knew if I put up a zero, our team will score enough runs to win. And that's what I was focused on. I was just focused on putting up a zero each inning. First inning's done, okay, put up a zero the second inning, and just kind of just unfolded into a pretty good outing. So
What's been the turning point the last couple of weeks for you?
yeah, I would say the biggest thing is obviously comfort. It took a sec to get comfortable on the mound, facing better hitters, just all that type of stuff. But for me, once I kind of got it rolling, like the little adjustments I had to make throughout an outing to, stay present and stay successful became easier. And it was just the little things that became a little bit easier to do. And I'm just gonna, ride the wave and just hopefully just keep helping the team win.
You mentioned, your goal was to keep getting zeros, and you managed to do that, 7 scoreless innings. Can you just talk a little bit how important that was for you guys to get the win today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's huge going into a tournament structured like this. It's huge to win the first one. I knew that was the goal. That was the plan, just to win this first one. This was the season to me. This is my championship game. Whoever knows what goes on, I know I made a big outing, so I'm just going to work to bounce back and help the team win and cheer them on. Just keep winning is my main thing.
You hate to see the lead go away, but
Yeah.
then you get the big walk off. What's
Yeah.
the feeling in the dugout when that happens?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I was a little shocked, but I kind of expected it. Like I was shocked to we were in control the whole way, and then all of a sudden 2 innings and it's a tied game, and you're looking at it like, here we go. But our offense is so good, you know what I mean? So whether it's a home run or these guys are going to get hit 4 times in a row and get hit in the elbow and go take it and win a game, I knew we were going to win it. And Brait stepped up. He's an older guy. He does what he does. So
How big was it for you guys to earn a day off tomorrow instead of having to, play back to back?
yeah, it's huge. It's nice to have a day off, just kind of relax and be able to get some sleep. We had a pretty early day today, so just proud of the guys. And today doesn't matter anymore. It's on to Thursday, and then next and next until we win this.
What makes this team so dangerous in this tournament?
I'd say obviously our offense, we could put up 10 runs in 1 inning. But I think the biggest thing that makes us dangerous is our camaraderie as a team. We vibe together very well, and everybody wants to see each other succeed. There's not one guy on the bench like complaining he's not playing. Everybody just wants to see everybody succeed, and what I mean, that's what we're focused on. We're focused on winning, and we're excited just to go out and do it.
Okay, we'll go to the Zoom for the next one from Bryson, please.
I Cam. So you ended up having the longest outing of your collegiate career, full inning longer than your last longest, which was 6 innings against Stetson. Talk about what it was like for you as you started getting into those late stages of your start, and what you kind of had to access to kind of keep yourself going.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice obviously to have the better outings, but it's what I should have been doing from the start. So I'm not too like up on it or whatever. I'm just worried about the team. I helped the team win today, and on Thursday the next guy's going to help us win it, and that's what the main thing is. If we win, everybody looks better. We lose, you don't look as good. So I'm just focused on winning.
What's the difference in the Cam Leiter that first walked on campus as starting your freshman year to the Cameron Leiter that we see before us right now?
Yeah, I'd just say like every freshman, probably just, a little bit less mature, matured a little bit more, found what I need to do to succeed at this level, and just went through the trials and tribulations. Like I was not good at the start of the year, and Love, kept putting me out there, which I respect him a lot for. And I think he knew, what it could have been, and I figured it out a little bit, but it doesn't really matter to me. Each game, it's a different week. You know what I mean? I could go out there this weekend, next week, whatever, and do bad. So I'm just focused on each individual game. Thursday, we got to win. So that's what the goal is.
You had 11 strikeouts in your start against Cincinnati 10 days ago. You get 9 against them today. Talk about what it's like facing these Cincinnati batters.
Yeah, they're good hitters. I just, I made a couple pitches. I got, crossed, hit one to right field that, who knows, we had a different field that goes out. So it's just the game of baseball. Just focus on each individual pitch, just to execute until the coach takes the ball out of my hands.
What do you think the rest of the pitchers, what will you tell the rest of the pitchers as far as pitching in this environment goes, is now that you guys have that day off before you go against either USF or ECU in a couple days?
Yeah, I'd just say, just like our hitters, just like pass the baton, go out there and have a clean inning. And if, the coaches want you to go out have another clean inning, until, we put up zeros and we see a dub on the scoreboard. That's what matters. If we don't give up any runs, we're going to win. So that's what the goal is.
One more in here.
What was your reaction to being named to the all freshman team?
It was cool. It was definitely cool. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect. It was cool to see, but individual stuff really does not matter to me. Like, I just want to win. I enjoy winning. It's a lot cooler to win and have these types of games and see your name on a piece of paper. It's cool to be recognized. I thank whoever voted me, but I'm just focused on winning.
Do you think your performance can help lift the rest of the pitching staff?
I hope so, but I don't think we even need that. I think it's a new season once we enter this week, and like I said, like I'm preaching, like we're coming to win. So whatever we need to do, we're going to do it.
Cam, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
11
Okay.
and a half.
Take questions for Andrew Brait, please.
All right, take us through that. How's it feel?
It feels pretty great. I was just trying to get on base, honestly. We got our big bat up next. So I was just trying to hit anything hard. And I fell off a fastball earlier, and I was trying to be on a little earlier, and he gave me a pitch I could really do some damage with. So
You guys immediately responded to a gut punch of, giving up that 2 home run to, you hitting the home run to win it. What does that say about this team?
yeah, we're a really dynamic offense. We're relentless in the box, especially since came in. He's been such a rock in our bullpen all year. And he's been like our one of our best guys out of the pen. So it felt we just wanted to pick him up, especially in that 9th inning, and get the boys an off day. So it felt pretty good.
What's it like to have the walk on? Have you done that?
Only done it in summer ball, so it doesn't really count. So I'm feeling pretty great right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's a great feeling.
Does it feel even better knowing that walk-up helped earn you a day off tomorrow?
Oh yeah, it does. A little beach day now, so it feels pretty great.
You guys came to the ballpark though with good energy. Early start for you. You like being in that first game?
Yeah, I'd rather show up locked in than have to sit around all day, eager to play. I was excited to play. I woke up ready, and I think the rest of the team did too. You can obviously Cam did. Cam was ready to go. He was out there shoving for 7 innings. So a lot of guys came ready to play today.
Can you talk a little bit about the rest of your teammates and their performance on offense today?
Yeah, so we came out really strong. Ben McCabe 2 hits. We had hits all throughout the order. I know John Rice had a couple knocks as well. Decent amount of sack flies too. Guys just putting together good at bats. Might not have gotten the hits, not as many hits as we usually do, but we still put together some good at bats. They had a good lefty come in 2-6, and I'd faced him twice, and he'd gotten me out twice. So I was excited for that 3rd at bat, and just got a good pitch to hit.
You had a 3-0 lead, but you'd left some guys on base. What do you take from this game? You hope that you can take it to the next one.
Yeah, so whenever we get a lead, we got to make sure that we knock them out, have a good knockout punch on them. We didn't have that today. Like I said, they had a good arm out of the pen. He put up 4 or 5 innings of a solid innings, and we didn't get to any more arms. So we're just trying to put together some more good at bats, but almost fell a little short, but picked us up. So
What is it about this team right now, rolling into this tournament that you think can be dangerous throughout the rest of the night?
Yeah, we've had a great offense all year. You know, we got great senior leadership with Ben, Tom, and Rowe. And it's just a matter of putting it together. And obviously we got a great start today, so that's just a great start to the tournament. And if we can just keep that rolling, we can definitely win this thing.
We'll go to Bryson on the Zoom for the next one.
Drew, so you come up on the plate after that pop out from Joseph, 1 out, you walk off potential. Just take me through that mindset, you stepping up to the plate there.
Yeah, I was looking for anything over the plate that I could drive up the middle. Like I said, we had Ben McCabe up next, and he's our big home run hitter. And our big RBI guy. So I was just trying to get on for him. And so I was just trying to keep it simple at the plate and not do too much.
So so out of a lineup of home run hitters, you were the one that, gets on base, provides the RBI opportunities. You ended up you came into the last regular season weekend with just 1 home run on your career. And now in the span of a few days, you've added 2 more. What does it mean to you to be able to get these home runs at this point in your career?
Yeah, I'm just catching balls out front right now. Nothing else to it. I was just trying to stay consistent all year. I had a little bit of a skid halfway through the year, so I'm just trying to figure out getting back to my old self. And I'm just trying to catch balls out front and get on base for all the guys behind me.
Talk to me about that Cincinnati reliever, Horst, I believe his name was, because once he ended up coming in, the runs kind of stopped there. So talk to me what it was like facing that pitcher there.
Yeah, he was really executing today. He'd go fastballs in. Fastball, so they have to play. Then he'd drop a changeup, low and away, and he'd also, throw in a backdoor slider here and there. So he just had great command over all 3 of his pitches, and he made 1 mistake. So he did a great job.
Coach talked about how you came back from your injuries last season. You play a full season this time around. What does it mean to you to be able to play this full season and then to have a moment like this in the conference tournament?
It's a great feeling. I missed the entire last year, and I kind of vowed this year that I wouldn't miss a single game. And so far I've held that up. So it's just a great feeling to be able to come out and play for UCF every day and play for the guys around me.
What do you want to take with you guys from this game into your next one, whether it's against your rival in USF or ECU? And, we all know how ECU is.
Yeah, we just want to take over that strong pitching performance, especially the starter. And then, of course, we bring the bats over. We didn't have a great hitting day today, but we still put together enough good at bats to get the win. Let's just keep carrying that forward.
What's the story behind that?
Oh, it's kind of a little bit of an inside joke from one of our bullpen catchers. He loves wearing this hat around, so he figured he'd give it to me for the day.
You earned it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Wear that to the beach.
Yeah, I will be wearing this to the beach. Yeah.
Andrew, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.